music and thinking that that's the only way to go. At my daughter's graduation, she's in the first grade, but when she graduated kindergarten, a little girl walked across the stage and said when she grew up, she wanted to be a stripper. And that was just like something that really broke my heart because it's like there's so much more opportunities you can do other than just take off your clothes to be seen. You can be heard and you can be respected for what you have to bring to the table that's in here, not just on your physical. So
yes, that's going to take you a long way. You know why? Because everybody. Like, not everybody, but a lot of people ride this wave. You know, they want to do the same thing the next person is doing. And we don't have, a lot of people out there who are taking initiative to take that leadership and do something different. You know, and I understand it's the hardest path to go because, you know, everyone says, oh, you know, we put out this music because that's what the people want to hear.
But it's not.
But you know what? It's not. It's exactly.
That's all it is. The soul is what matters.
Right. So you give me joy to hear you say, you know, that you want to produce music that even children could enjoy. Because that's what hip hop was about at the beginning.
Right.
For everybody. You know, for everybody.
Right. It was joyous. It brought us together. Right.
Right.
So, and that's why it's lasting to this day. Yeah. Like the old hip hop.
But it won't last if we don't remember the essence of hip hop. But we don't bring that like, unity back together.
Artists like you and others that are doing it and not allowing somebody just to come along and say, oh, I want to change you. I want you to say it like this. Or look like this, because you're gonna go through it if you didn't go through it already. And I'm early in my career, and I already experienced somebody coming to me saying, "Oh, we need you to show more skin.
Yeah, I've had a few.
We need you to show some more skin, and you have to look like this." And I'm like, "No,
I'm not doing
it's not happening. If it takes me 2,000 years to get to my victory,
I've been on this journey 7 years.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so
I'm not gonna allow somebody to come in and say, "Oh, you need to look like this to be successful," because that's not it.
That's not success at all.
Do you get that? Do you get people who say to you, "You need to show more, dress more, talk different in your and you're not doing it."
You know, I
love it.
Exactly. you want to wear
awesome.
When you want to wear it.
When you're in that mood, but not because it's a look.
Exactly. But you got some that wear it every day.
Yeah, just
and they pile it up, and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So you write obviously you write your own music material. Where do you get that?
She said
inspiration.
She makes beats if you didn't hear her.
You make beats too?
Yeah, but I'm still learning. So I'm on band labs. I'm trying to elevate. So I'm my piano lessons at 6:00 tonight. So I'm gonna actually take those up so I can learn.
So you're doing the music, you playing, you wanna play, you wanna sing, you wanna write, you wanna do it all.
I wanna do it all.
That's great.
Yeah.
And
thank you, sis.
Where you get your lyrics from? Like where's it come from?
Scripture.
Okay.
Wow. I read a lot of scripture. So God is the best lyricist that I know. His metaphors, his parables, so I try to take my advice from him.
That is so wonderful. That is what you're right. That book, that Bible that's the best selling and
the good book.
That's the good truth, all truth.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you hold on to that.
That's right.
You're gonna go places. That's beautiful. Yeah, God is always in control. So you take it from the good book. You rap from your words. You want a positive message out there. So do you see yourself in a particular place in like the next 5 years?
I would hope and inspire to be someone, greater than this, but wherever God takes me is where I'm going, I trust in him, so.
Leave it all to him.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
You make me so happy today. You're encouraging me. You're encouraging me.
That's right.
Because we all have struggles, And a lot of times I do ask people, where do they get their strength, when things go tough and rough, and everybody has different answers, but I like your answer. Where you come from. So you've been doing this for a while. Do you have family that's also musically inclined? My dad was doing music when he was younger, and his deal didn't go through to bad management. So I'm actually, he comes along to every show with me. I don't know if I introduced you to him. No, I didn't meet him. I thought I did. I'm sorry. I introduced him to everybody. But my dad is my big supporter.
That's
my mom died 2 years ago. So
I'm sorry to hear
she
that.
got a cancer. So.
Oh, my father! I just lost my father to cancer this year.
My uncle too. It's been a year just last week that he was gone. and it tore me
Yeah,
apart.
that's something.
So
I know that feeling.
Oh yeah, I know.
But that's great that you have that support. That's great that you. I mean, from your father,
Yeah,
you know,
dad,
you don't hear a lot of people with their dads, you know, supporting.
The most wonderful crutch. Well, I don't want to say crutch. It's the most wonderful thing to have.
Right.
You
You
know,
know,
especially when the journey is so hard.
yes.
The obstacles that's against, real hip hop.
So
to have
That makes no sense though.
it's sad. That's what I said. It don't make sense.
What? Real? You gonna take the fake over the real?
Right.
That makes no sense.
right.
Because they like the gimmick more.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So you're independent,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Do you are you open to signing with a label, or do you prefer to stay on the independent path?
I wouldn't mind major as long as they, are willing to work with me. I don't want a crazy,
Yeah, because I
crazy stories.
yes, a lot of crazy
I don't
stories.
Get caught up with the trickery.
And exactly,
Come direct, then we can
exactly.
work. Yeah.
So
And there's a lot of it.
Yeah,
I hear
lots, I know. So
and I hear that like they want you to come with a full package these days. They
Yeah.
don't even really want to work for you. You got to come with something. And
I'm willing to
You
do my
might-
part. I'm willing. I work without them right now. So
Right.
I'm willing to work.
So that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm like, I just need the, support.
The
behind
exposure
me.
and that's
Yeah.
what. Yeah, you definitely got it.
So I'm gonna do my part. Get in the studio work. I do my part.
Right.
No trickery.
So,
I just
yeah,
don't
you
want no
don't-
trickery.
You don't need that devil's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
contract.
Right. I
No.
don't want that.
I look at it as devil's contract
No.
because
Yeah.
you're like you said, you already have it. So what are you doing for them?
Right.
Like what are you doing?
What they want, right?
You
In
just
return.
giving them everything.
And
Right.
I don't give. I don't want publishing. I want.
Right.
Your own.
Yeah.
Own it.
So how is your music being produced now? You have a producer that you work with? or-
I either go to the studio or I do it myself at home. So that's why the material isn't quite ready
yet?
material wise. Yeah.
Oh,
But
you
you-
don't have to come back
you're
with it.
self-producing, so you have somebody mastering basically.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
can you
that's-
say it in the
Oh, she
mic
could
then?
come.
So
I said
she-
you could come
say it in-
back when it's done.
Yes.
You're more than welcome.
Ask me that
back.
again, Dan, in the
Oh,
mic.
Sure.
Yes.
Sorry.
Mhm.
So when you said you're producing your own music, that means that somebody else is probably mastering it.
Yeah, I haven't had any mastering done to any of my music yet.
So that's just like an outside opinion or
Yeah.
something. So what do you do? How do you think it will go?
If I would get it mastered, like if you mean taking it to get it mixed and mastered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to. I would, but I don't have the situation right now isn't
Gotcha.
Yeah, man, we
quite
can-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm working
pass
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Somebody's
some information.
watching on my live that can
Probably
assist with
help
that.
out.
Oh, yeah,
So
definitely.
I don't know if you hearing this, but get
Iris,
back to me.
yes.
Get back to me on that. If you watching.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
he was just on there. So
that's good.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Awesome.
He's somebody that I trust. So if I recommend,
Then it's
he's
Yeah,
he's
he
about
does.
business.
He does a lot. He does vocal training. He
Yes.
does
piano.
piano
piano lessons.
Yeah.
lessons. He does. Yeah,
Does he
he
know
would
how to play the harp?
be
That's
The
what I'm really
harp?
That's a
inspired.
question
Yeah,
that we
I wanna know how to
can
play the
definitely
harp.
we can find that out.
right.
Yeah, really. If nobody has told me yet that they know how to play, I really want to learn how to play the harp.
The harp
Yeah,
out of
that's
all
what-
instruments. That's
Yeah.
That's a cool
That's
instrument.
right.
Yeah.
that is very different.
It
What drives you to that particular instrument?
The sound. I've heard it live. When I heard
Mhm.
it live playing, and it
Stuck
touched
with
somewhere in your soul. Yeah.
And that's the thing that we're missing in a lot of the schools, because when I was growing up, we had instruments that we played, and I myself, I played the baritone horn.
Really?
I got into music in art high school with it, and it was great. But then after that was it. I haven't picked it up since.
Really?
But I love to hear, because piano is one of the things. Piano and guitar are one of the things I like to play. But
if
for
it's
you, that's awesome that you don't want to stick with one thing. You want to be, all around and be able to do all your things. I know that we don't have music to present right now to the people,
Getting a little
but-
freestyle.
but as we spoke about a little earlier, you do a little freestyle so people could see or hear what I heard when I heard you live. And is there any particular type of beat you would like, or DJ Destiny?
Whatever, just like a 90s flow wave, maybe like
90s?
Queen
All right, so talk a little bit more and I'm going to find that out.
All right. So, So moving forward with your career, it's I know the music part, the rapping part, I know you got that unlocked. Is there anything else? Like, are you interested in like the acting?
Yeah,
or...
I work with Central Casting. I do background acting right now. So,
awesome.
thanks. I'm trying to, get a lead role, but I guess you got to work your way up.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been working with them for a year. Started in January. So.
Okay.
That's cool.
Have you done
any shows?
any video? You have
One order I was
information out
on
there.
twice. Power I just did for the season. I'm campaign supporter for Lawrence State.
So how can people like look you up? What's your social media and stuff like
Rhimes
that?
at Instagram and on Twitter. And my Facebook is my regular name, Shaniqua Davis.
Shaniqua Davis?
Yes,
okay. How do you spell that so everybody can?
SHANIQUA Davis DAVIS.
Okay, there you have it. Gotta listen to her. I'm telling you guys, she is going to be big. You heard her on the Weekend Hype from Taj. So yes. And okay, so in your journey, you're already doing acting. You're already pursuing music. What else is there that you could possibly do? But no, that's great. And then you have your daughter, and do you teach her
yes,
some music?
She's trying to do songwriting now. She writes little notes here and there. I help her.
Yeah, how old is she?
She's 7.
Okay. Oh, you're starting off early. That's good. That's good. So she's writing her own songs?
Yeah, she tries.
That's good. So she sees mom,
and
I'm sure she's like, oh, I want to do that too, mom.
Yeah.
That's great because you're a good example for that. Is there anybody else I know you're doing your own thing. You're trying to get up there. Is there anybody else that you'd like to pull along with you? You have any other artists that you see that has talent that one day you would have them come collaborate with you? Or
there's a few underground artists that I know, but I do want to give a shout out to Hound Gritty. He's doing his thing out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few artists that I would like to work with in the near future, but I don't want to put it out until
you're ready.
Until they give me a shout out, let me know we can do this work together.
Okay.
But
you want to give any shout outs to anybody who's working with you now?
Just Mr. Chris Gotti. I appreciate all the support and help that you've been doing, thus far. Even though it's, it's all free, it's all great, it's all for love, and I appreciate the little help that he's given. It's going a long way, so I'm very grateful.
Awesome. That's great. You always need that person or persons, I know people say, oh, I'm self-made, but there's no such thing as a self-made. Somebody has to
especially not in the music industry.
Definitely not in the music
nobody
industry.
can do it alone. So
yes, so
and my family, of course. Shout out my family, my
and
friends.
Dad.
Definitely my family. My butt if I don't.
Shout out to Dad.
Right. Cousins and over.
Very important.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You already.
Something.
Oh, okay. I'll save the question for later because DJ Destiny's got some music for you. All right, everybody. This is Royalty Rhymes about to get on the microphone. Hold on to your seats. It's about to go down.